Good afternoon, students. Whether my voice is audible? Okay. Whether my voice is clear for everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Let us begin. So, in the last session, we were discussing regarding organism and population. We discussed 20 questions from that concept. Few more questions are there which are very important related to that concept. We will study about that and then we will move to the ecosystem chapter. Let us begin with the organism and population remaining question now. Remaining questions. Uh, so yesterday I think we solved around 20 questions. Yeah. 21st question. 21st question related to organism and population. Producers, decomposers, then X. Then what will be X? Option A, nostoc. Option B, fungi. Option C, both of these. Option D, none of these. Producers, decomposers, then X. Then what will be that X they asked? I got the first answer. Kanchana Raj voted for option B. Okay. Soundarya, option B. Balakrishna, Aishwarya. Okay. Lohit answered as option D. Okay. Fine. The right answer here is option D, correctly answered by Lohit or Rohit. I just got confused because I have a friend named Rohit. Fine, Lohit. Okay. Option D, he answered. Okay, thank you. Option D, none of these is the right answer. Why? Because nostoc is a chlorophyll, means it will be having chlorophyll, it can photosynthesize. So it will come in producer. Fungi, as it decomposes, it can be an example of decomposer. Both of these cannot happen. None of these. So option D is the right answer. Be honest with your answer, understand the question and then answer. Simply don't answer when you got the first message. Most of them tried honestly. Fine. Then 22nd question, in a given chart, what you're seeing, okay, in a pie chart, what is the problem seen in living organisms saying in X denoted area, X denoted area. So Y is shaded part, this is a Y shaded part, and this is a X. Okay, and they marked X. They are asking what is X? Option A, endosmosis. Option B, exosmosis. Option C, A and B both. Option D, getting water and maintaining it. Getting water and maintaining it. Lohit Kumar answered as option C. V.M. Dalvajan, option D. Balakrishna voted for option D. Ramya voted for option C. Kanchana Raj, option C. Soundarya, option C. What about YouTube students? Likita, Anku, then Kumar. Okay, most of them voted for option B. Kumar voted for option C. Galaxy M02, great name. Option C. Then please do change your names so that we can call your name. Akshay, option C. So there is a fight between option C and option D. Let us see who wins. Option C, that is A and B both, is the right answer. I got a last message. Nagraj also voted for option C. Fine. 23rd question goes like this, guys. Read the question carefully and then answer. What is the correct for the given statement? What is correct for the given statement? Statement P is environmental study is linked with ecology. Statement Q is ecology is included in environmental studies. ಸೊ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರು 2 ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದು, ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಎಕಾಲಜಿ ಜೊತೆ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕಾಲಜಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೆಸ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ both statements are true. Option B both statements are wrong. Option C P is right and Q is wrong. Option D P is wrong and Q is right. I appreciate the quick answers, but I request until I read all the options, please don't message your answers. Fine. Soumya, Rakshita, Kumar, Kanchana Raj, Ramya, Dyuti, fine. Lohit, Pavitra, some of them answered as option B, some of them messaging as option D. Now most of them messaging as option A. VM Dalbanchin, Soundarya, fine. Let us see what is the correct answer. Option A, that is both statements are true, is the right answer. 24th question goes like this. What is the vital index if birth rate is 0 and death rate is equal to 5? They are asking what is the vital index if birth rate is 0 and death rate is equal to 5. Option A 0, option B 100, option C 1, option D none of these. Yes. Samarth answered as option D. Lohit Kumar answered as option 0. I mean option A he voted for. Preeti option D. Kanchana, Ramya, Soumya, Dyuti, Soundarya, VM Dalbajan, Kumar, Samarth and Rakshita. Most of them voted for option A. Fine, 0. Can anyone explain me how you will get 0? Through chat or through the mic? Anything is okay. Can anyone explain? Why it is 0? Yes, why it is 0? Okay, Samarth answered to a statement. Option A 0 is the right answer because birth rate is 0, said there is no death. So he may say there is no birth, then no, there is no death. Okay, good answer, Samarth. Fine. Right answer is option A, that is 0. Yeah, Lohit Kumar messaged the formula which will be helpful. Natality by mortality into 100. So as natality is 0, by mortality we don't know, into 100 will be 0 always. So answer is 0. Samarth answered through statement, Lohit Kumar answered through a formula. Natality divided by mortality into 100. Great. I appreciate both the answers. Okay guys, 25th question goes like this. If the birth rate is 10 and death rate is 0, then what is vital index? Option A 0, option B 100, option C infinity, option D 1. Just now Lohit messaged the formula. You have to use that formula and then answer. Yes, anyone?
Option C, ma'am.
Option C. Samya answered as option C. Yes. Fine. Pavitra, Samarth, Ramya, Rajeshwari, Anku, Rakshita, Lohit Kumar, Soundarya, VM Dalbajan. Okay. Fine. So the answer is option C, that is infinity is the right answer. Kumar also voted for option C. 26th question goes like this. Which is appropriate for the following statement? Statement X, Pacific salmon fish reproduces only once in its lifetime. Statement Y, in a reproductive season, it lays 2 crore 80 lakhs eggs. Yeah, it is somewhat okay. Then X and Y statements are given. Out of X and Y, Whether both are true, whether both are false, X is true, Y is false, D is false, that is X is false and Y is true. Read the statement and justify your answer, guys. Samarth answered as option A. Kumar voted for option C. Lohit Soundarya voted for option C. They are saying X statement is true and Y statement is false. Rajeshwari Ramya, Kanchana Raj. Samarth, what about YouTube students? Duty, Soumya Narar, Pavitra. Fine. VM Dalbadzin. Most of them voted for option C, right? Right, option C. That is a correct answer. Let us study some concepts now. Uh, okay. Regarding the species, we discussed a group of organisms that share most of the characteristics. That group of organism is regarded as species. Population means all organisms of a species that live in the same place at the same time is called as population. Community, all of the population live in an area is called community. Ecosystem, one or more community is called as ecosystem. Next, population, okay. There are levels of organization and some characteristics of the population. They compete for resources like water and space. They compete for food. Some avoid competition by finding different niches or habitats like eating at night or other animals. Plants also compete for resources like water, minerals, sunlight, and living spaces. Then we have some limiting factor. The conditions of the environment that limit the growth of species are called as limiting factors. Okay. Then uh, what is carrying capacity? Because of the limiting factor, because of the things which limit the growth of the species, because of the limiting factor, each ecosystem has finite capacity for growth connected to its carrying capacity. That is ecosystem. If some species is growing, it will not growing continuously. Okay, there will be some limiting factor which causes or which what we can say induces, which introduces certain capacity of that area of that ecosystem. That is called as carrying capacity of that ecosystem. Then the carrying capacity can be defined as number of individual of species that an ecosystem can support. If the ecosystem is forest, how many species, how many organisms will the forest will support? That capacity of the forest is called as carrying capacity. This capacity will be introduced by the limiting factors. I'm sorry. Then we have population density, which describes number of individuals in a given area. Population density will be density dependent population, density independent population. Okay, so they have given a, this is not related, example of population density. You all know that. Fine. Then regarding competition, predation, mutualism, commensalism, parasitism, this all we discussed in the yesterday's questions. Fine. Okay. Now let us proceed with the questions of organism and population. Last few questions are there. Just a minute. Okay. 27th question goes like this. Mycobiont supplies X to phycobiont and phycobiont supplies Y to mycobiont. Then what is true for X and Y? Mycobiont supplies X to phycobiont. Phycobiont supplies Y to mycobiont. Then what is true about X and Y? They asked. A very nice question. Where X is a mineral element, Y is habitat. X is organic nutrient, Y is inorganic nutrient. X is habitat, Y is protection. X is mineral, Y is organic nutrients. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೈಕೋಬಯೋನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಪೈಕೋಬಯೋನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತು, ಹೌದಾ? These two organisms are there. Here ಮೈಕೋಬಯೋಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡತ್ತೆ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ? ಫೈಕೋಬಯೋಂಟ್ಗೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಫೈಕೋಬಯೋಂಟ್ ವೈ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ವೈ ಅನ್ನೋ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೈಕೋಬಯೋಂಟ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೈ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನನ್ನ ಗುರುತಿಸ್ತವೆ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮಿನಿರಲ್, ವೈ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೆಟ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ವೈ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇನ್ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್. ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. See to the question properly, think over it and then answer, guys. Saundarya option C, Preeti option D, Aishwarya option C, Sri Lakshmi option B, fine. Akshay option D, Soumya option D, Kumar option D. Yes, what about others? Be fast. Likhita option D, Balakrishna option D, VM Dalbanjan, Anku option D. Yes. Fine. Ramya option D. What about others? Be fast. What about YouTube students? What is your answer? Fine. Pratibha option B. Then, okay, let us check the answer. The answer is option D, that is X is a mineral. Mycobiont organism minerals na phycobiont ge kodutte. Adhe reeti phycobiont gives organic nutrients to the mycobiont. Fine. 28th question goes like this. A plant formed by the combination of algae and fungi is a pioneer of which type of succession? A plant is there which is formed by the combination of algae and fungi. ಅದು ಯಾವ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? That plant is a pioneer of which type of succession ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Option A xeroseed, option B hydroseed, option C mesoseed, option D none of these. Yes. Rakshita answered as option B, Lohit option A, Soumya option B, Kumar option D, Sri Lakshmi option C, Pavitra Kanchana Raj option C, Aishwarya option B, Saundarya option B, Ramya option B. Most of them voted for B, some of them selected A. Let us see who wins. Option A, xeroseed is the right answer. Combination of algae and fungi, that is lichens. 29th question goes like this, guys. The similarity of one organism to another for protection and hiding is called. The similarity ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ಗುಣ, ಒಂದೇ ತರ ಅಂತ. ಯಾವುದು? ಒಂದೇ ಹೊಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಗುಣಗಳು, ಹೊಂದಿಕೆ ಆಗೋದು. The similarity of one organism to another for protection and hiding is called as option A, mimicry, option B, predation, option C, adaptation, option D, camouflage. Okay, I got 4 answers.
Option D, ma'am.
Okay, Kanchana Raj, what is your answer?
Option D, ma'am.
Option D, camouflage. Soumya Nara, Gayatri, BM Dalbanjan, Pavitra. Most of them answered as option D. Then Balakrishna, option D. Kumar, option D. Rakshita, option A. Rajeshwari, option D. Okay. Saundarya, option D. Fine. The right answer is option A, guys, that is mimicry. Camouflage andre enu? Change in color of the skin according to the environment so that it can escape from the predator. That is camouflage, guys. Mimicry means doing like another organism for protection and hiding. It is called as mimicry. Fine. What is a biome? Biome andre enu? Option A, sum of ecosystems in a geographical area. Option B, sum of ecosystem of the whole earth. Option C, biotic component of an ecosystem. Option D, the biotic potential of a population. Biome means what they are asking. Biome andre enu? Yava definition adukku suit agatte? A, B, C, D they have given. Yes. Who is going to answer first? Be fast. Soundarya, option C. Nuhu Sayed, option C. Then Kumar, option C. Likita, option C. Gautami, option C. Most of them are messaging. Great. Rajeshwari, Balakrishna, option D. VM Dalbanjan, option C. Kanchana Raj, option C. Let us check the answer. Option A is the right answer. A sum of ecosystem in geographical area. Don't get confused with the biome means biotic. Not like that. A sum of ecosystem in that geographical area. If forest is there, again, if pond ecosystem is there. Okay, so overall ecosystems in that particular area, it is called as biome. Option A is the right answer. Fine. Now don't change your answer as A. Okay. 31st question. Choose all of the following that are not adapted to seasonal changes in habitat quality. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಸೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ, ಮೈಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ ಅಥವಾ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದೇರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದೇರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೆಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಟು ಅ ಸೀಸನಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್, ಸೀಸನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅಡಾಪ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೈಗ್ರೇಷನ್, expansion of the species range, production of seeds, hibernation. Yes? Only 2 messages. Nuhu Sayed, option C. Soumya, option C. Soumya, option C. Pavitra, yes, what is your answer?
Option C, ma'am.
Okay. Gayatri, Balakrishna, Ramya, then most of them voted for option C. Migration, seasonal change adre birds migrate agtave. Expansion of species range, seasonal change adre it will also influence certain organisms. Hibernation, it is a winter sleep, and then production of seeds. Option B, expansion of species range is the right answer. Iga expansion of species range, I said only few organisms are affected by the seasonal change, but production of seeds annodeniде, certain seeds, what happens, they will not germinate until they get favorable condition. So that is also is not included, is included to seasonal changes. So the right answer is expansion of species range is the right answer. Option B. Fine. Keystone species are those present in maximum number, that are most frequent, attaining large biomass, contributing to ecosystem properties. Keystone species andre enu? Present in maximum number. ಯಾವ species ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ keystone species ಅಂತೀವ. That are most frequent ಆಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾವೋ, attaining large biomass, ಆ ecosystem ಅಲ್ಲಿ large ಆಗಿ ಅವೇ ಇರ್ತಾವೋ large number ಅಲ್ಲಿ, contributing to ecosystem properties. So what do you mean by keystone species? Lohit Kumar answered as option D. Okay, what about others? Duty, option D. Kanchana Raj, option D. Likita, option D. Soundarya, Nuhu Sayed, Gautami, Ramya, Rajeshwari. Most of them voted for option D. Let us check the answer. Just a minute. 30. Okay. 30 seconds, alva. Okay. So 30-second answer is option D. 33rd answer, for a population of animals to succeed, what is the most important factor? Natality, unlimited food, adaptability, interspecies activity. ಒಂದು ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಸಕ್ಸೀಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ? ಒಂದನೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನೆಟಾಲಿಟಿ, ಎರಡನೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಫುಡ್, ಸಿ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ಡಿ ಇಂಟರ್ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. Why the messages I'm not getting quick answers today? Be fast, guys. Lohit answered as option C. Soumya, option B. Galaxy M02, option A. Preeti, option C. Beauty, option C. Soundarya, option B. Rakshita, C. Nuhu Sayed, C. Most of them voting for C. Some of them selected option B. Let us check. Understand the answer and understand the question and then answer. Okay. Be patient. Take at least 30 seconds to understand the question and 10 seconds to answer. Option C, adaptability is the right answer. I'm sorry. 34th question. Unrestricted reproductive capacity in a population is called biotic potential, fertility, carrying capacity, birth rate. Unrestricted reproductive capacity in a population, in a group of species. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಂತಾರ, ಫರ್ಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರ, ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರ, ಬರ್ತ್ ರೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರ. Rohit answered as option A. Balakrishna voted for option B. Nuhu option A. Rakshita option A. Soumya, Rajeshwari, Radha Kattimani, Likhita, Jyoti. Radha, I think you did not attend yesterday's class. Soundarya and Ankupachi. Most of them voting for option A. Gayatri. Fine. Let us check the answer. Option A, that is biotic potential, is the right answer. Fine. Okay. Don't miss the class in between. Otherwise, continuous column ಅಥವಾ continuous ಇದು ಏನಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ practice ಅದು ಕಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 35th question. Which region of the world has a high density of organism? Grassland, savanna, deciduous forest, tropical rainforest. High density of organism ಯಾವ ecosystem ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ? Okay. Lohit answered as option D. What about others? Rakshita and Jyoti option D. Balakrishna option D. Teju, Chaitra. Chaitra also did not attend 2 classes, I guess. Soundarya, Pavitra, Rakshita option D. Rajeshwari option D. Nuhu Sayyed option D. Most of them answering for option D. Option D is the right answer, guys. So this is about the questions on ecosystem. Sorry, not ecosystem, organism and population. Now we are going to discuss few questions on ecosystem. Before that, let me brush up certain concepts. This all we know. Okay. First order, second order consumer, third order consumer. Primary, secondary, tertiary. That we should know. Decomposers. An organism that gets energy by breaking down organic matter into inorganic substances. Okay. Most fungi and bacteria are decomposers. Earthworm and insects also contribute for decomposition. So that is why these are called as nature's recyclers. These are called nature's recyclers. Then in food chains and food webs, we know food chain, each stage or each feeding level is called trophic level. That we should remember. Food web means network of interconnected food chains. Cycling. Okay. Then we have carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, water cycle. Carbon cycle, what we have to, okay. Carbon cycle, what we have to focus is it moves among the air, the ground, and the plant. Carbon is found in all organisms. You can see in nucleic acid, the protein structure, almost all the biomolecule is made up of carbon. It is stored in organism, cannot be reused until the organism is eaten or decomposed. In that decomposition, we have to concentrate on combustion, burning of wood and other organic material, which produces larger amount of carbon dioxide. It is called combustion. Nitrogen cycle, in that nitrogen fixation, denitrification. Okay, if we have to remember the bacteria, we have to remember the nitrobacter is there. Then some of the rhizobium bacteria also helps in nitrogen fixation. Nitrosomonas, nitrobacter, bacteria. Then water cycle. Okay, fine. Let us proceed with the questions now. Just give me a second. Be fast and be attentive. Read the question properly and then answer. I hope the screen is visible to everyone. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
just a minute. Fine. So, first question related to ecosystem. Which of the following contributes to the highest rate of primary productivity? Option A, desert. Option B, grassland. Option C, coral reef. Option D, agricultural ecosystem. ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಿಡೋ ಯಾವ ಎಕೋಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿಯನ್ನ ಕೊಡತ್ತೆ? ಡೆಸರ್ಟ್, ಗ್ರಾಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಕೋರಲ್ ರೀಫ್, ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಎಕೋಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. I got 5 messages. Nuhu Sayyed, Lohit, Ramya, Kanchana, Raj, Anku. Most of them answered as option D. Some of them have a confusion with option D, and few of them answered it correct. Okay, fine. Let me check the answer. Mauna. Okay, Mauna, Radha Kattimani, Anku Pachi. What about YouTube students? The right answer is option C, that is coral reef. Very few of you answered as option C. Most of them answered as option D, grassland. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಫೋಟೋಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. But the answer is coral reef, guys. Okay. Fine. I request Lohit, can you read out the slide, please?
Yes, ma'am. Coral reef ecosystem has highest gross primary productivity due to availability of large number of autotrophs per unit area. In coral reefs, primary production is tightly coupled with efficient utilization and regeneration of organic and inorganic nutrients, which allows as an unusually high productivity in a nutrient-poor environment.
Fine, thank you. So coral reef ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಪರ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ. So that will be more. That is why overall primary productivity of coral reef will be more. So in coral reef, primary production is tightly coupled with efficient utilization and regeneration of organic and inorganic nutrients. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ zooplankton ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, phytoplankton ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಪರ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುವ ಕಾರಣ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, ಕೋರಲ್ ರೀಫ್ is the right answer. Fine. And I just want to suggest some few points, only 2 points. The first point is we got a complaint or a suggestion like the parents are saying the students are simply seeing the videos and simply answering or messaging the answer. No doubt. ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಇದ್ರೆ it will be useful. But I suggest just scribble the questions. ಈಗ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರು ಕ್ವಶನ್ you can write down. And then just your answer you can write down. ತಪ್ಪು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಸರಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ you can just put it right. And if you are wrong, please write down the explanation whatever ma'am or sir is saying. If there is no explanation, no nothing to write. So please write down. Simply na videos ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ, na online class ತಗೋತೀನಿ, na fee click ಆಗತ್ತೆ. We are putting our efforts. You should also put your efforts, no? Right? Yeah. If you are writing, just say to sir or ma'am, just give us 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Scribble ಮಾಡಿ, ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಹಿಡಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ you have to scribble. ನಿಮ್ಗಷ್ಟೇ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. Okay. Let us go to 32nd question, guys. What is a frog that feeds on insects? Example of frog which feeds on insect is an example of what they are asking. Option A, decomposer. Option B, primary consumer. Option C, secondary consumer. Option D, tertiary consumer. Yes, who is going to answer first? YouTube students, be fast. Very quick answers. Chaitra, Gayatri, Nuhu Sayyed, Lohit, Saumya, Gauramma, Kanchana, Rakshita, Likhita. Yes. Most of them answered option C. Only 1 or 2 answered as option B. Primary consumers means who directly eat the producers. Okay, secondary consumers means who eats the primary consumers, who feeds on primary consumers. Okay, great. Fine. Anku, Pachi, Samarth, most of them answered it. Let us check the answer. Option C is the right answer, guys. So here they have given C. Primary, secondary and tertiary consumer main difference ಏನು ಅಂತ. Primary consumers ಅಂದ್ರೆ herbivores ಇರ್ತವೆ. They directly feed on the plants or the producers. Secondary consumers means what? ಇದು carnivores ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ herbivores ಇರುತ್ತೆ which prey on other animals, which prey or which hunt the primary consumer, which feed both on plants and animals. Whereas tertiary consumers are the apex predators, mostly carnivores irtave. Okay. 33rd question goes like this, guys. What is the balance between photosynthesis and respiration and other plant losses as death refer to? ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಫೋಟೋಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅದರ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಲಾಸಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಡೆತ್, ಈ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಥಿಂಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ಏನಂತ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ನೆಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ನೆಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫೋಟೋಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ಗೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. Respiration, it is also a chemical reaction, we will get the product. Other plant losses as death, it is also a type of decomposition or a chemical reaction, we will get the product. So overall, this balance between these processes, what it is referred as, they ask. Okay, I got 10 messages, very quick responses. Most of them answered as option B. Preeti, Balakrishna, Dyuti, Nayan, Lo, Pavitra, Samarth. Fine. Okay. Radha Kattimani, Kanchana Raj. Okay. Most of them answered as option B, that is net primary productivity anta helidare. Okay. Let's check. Great. Option B, that is net primary productivity, is the right answer. I request Dyuti to read out the slide. Can you read Dyuti? Dyuti. Okay. Can you read it, please? Dyuti, are you here?
Yes, ma'am. The
Yeah.
balance between photosynthesis and respiration and other plant losses as this is referred to as the net primary productivity. The NPP is the energy left after the respiration, that is the gross primary productivity subtracted by respiration losses.
Okay, thank you. So here they have also given the formula. Indirectly they have given the formula, guys. NPP ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ net primary productivity. Net primary productivity ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it is energy left after the respiration. ಅವಾಗ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, gross primary productivity GPP minus respiration loss ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ we will get NPP. 34th question goes like this. What is the rate of storage of organic matter not used by consumers called? Storage of organic matter which is not used by consumer. So our rate, the rate of storage of organic matter, what it is called? GPP, gross primary productivity, NPP, net primary productivity, option C, secondary productivity, option D, net productivity. Yes, who is going to answer this first? Okay, got the first message. Hemashri. Lohit, option B. Okay. Dyuti, option B. Pavitra, Soundarya, Nuhu Sayyed, Radha Kattimani, Anku Pachi, Kumar, Kanchana Raj, Rakshita, Soumya Naral. Okay. Most of them, I feel they answered honestly. If you don't answer honestly, then it's your mistake. Fine. Most of them voted for option B, that is net primary productivity. Let me check. Great. Option B, net primary productivity is the right answer. So let us read out certain definitions of primary, GPP and NPP. Now I request Preeti, can you read the slide regarding primary productivity? Just, yeah.
Primary productivity. In ecology, productivity is the rate at which is added to the bodies of organism in the form of biomass. Biomass is simply the amount of matter that's stored in the bodies of group of organisms. Productivity can be defined for any trophic level or other groups, and it may take units of either energy or biomass. There are two basic types of productivity: gross and net primary. Primary productivities.
Okay, okay, thank you. Thank you. Fine. So primary productivity, we have two types, GPP and NPP. She read about the productivity. What is the definition? Any trophic level or the other group, when the rate at which energy is added to that body of organism, that rate in the form of biomass is called as primary. NPP already read by Duki, I guess. G, yes. Who is this? Yeah, fine. Chaitra, can you read out regarding GPP, gross primary productivity?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Gross primary productivity or GPP is the rate at which solar energy is captured in a sugar molecules during photosynthesis. That means energy captured per unit area per unit time. Producers such as plants use some of this energy for metabolism, cellular respiration, and some for growth, building tissues.
Okay, thank you. So GPP is mostly utilized by the plants for the cellular growth, metabolism, and respiration. Fine. Net primary productivity ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಅವಾಗಲೇ ಓದಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಹೌದಾ 35th question goes like this, guys. Which of the following is a unit of net productivity? Unit ಏನು net productivity unit ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Option A, production of C by G per meter square per day, per gram square or kilocalorie per meter square, per gram square per year, kilocalorie per meter square per year. I got a message. Gauramma voted for option D. Fine. Why no responses today? Be quick. Lohit answered as option A. Chaitra answered as option B. Nayan, Kumar, then Duty, Anku, Kanchana Raj, Ramya, Soumya Narar, Nuhu Sayyed. What about YouTube students? What is your answer? Likita, Rajeshwari. Fine. Most of them answered as option D. Few of them answered as option B. Let us check. Few of them answered it correctly. Option A is the right answer. That is production of C by G per meter square per day. This C. Okay, I will let you know tomorrow. Then 36th question. Which of the following is estimated in either the photosynthetic number or chlorophyll content? ಈ ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫೋಟೋಸಿಂಥೆಟಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ನೆಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ನೆಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ ಪಗಾಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಓಕೆ Lohit option B, Saundarya option C, Hemashri option B, Radha Kattimani option B, Duty, Nuhu Sayyed, Gauramma, Pavitra voted for option B, Gayatri, Soumya, Ramya voted for option B. Anku also voted for option B. What about YouTube students? Guys, are you all here? Do respond. Nayan, Kanchana Raj, Nayan voted for option A. Kanchana Raj option B. Most of them voted for option B. Let us check who wins the election. Okay, the right answer is option B, guys. That is net primary productivity. The rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis is defined as primary productivity. So photosynthesis ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ photosynthesis ನಂಬರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಎರಡನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕೌಂಟ್ ತಗೋತೇವೆ ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ guys, it is not option B, option A is the right answer. A is the right answer. Okay, A. Yaru A answer madidaro avaru correct. 37th question goes like this. On whom does the primary productivity depend on? A. Plants, B. Animals, C. Sunlight, D. Wind. Yara mele primary productivity depend agide? Plants, animals, sunlight, wind. Nayan, Balakrishna, Preeti, Kanchana Rajkumar, Chaitra, Totappa Gayatri, Aishwarya, Nikita, Dyuti, Rajeshwari, Anku, Nuhu Sayyed, Pavitra. Most of them voted for, I mean, almost all of them voted for option A. Option A is the right answer. 38 question goes like this, guys. What is the approximate amount of the annual net primary productivity of the whole biosphere? Whole biosphere net primary productivity per year ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ? 8 million tons of organic matter, 170 billion tons of organic matter, 10 billion tons of organic matter, 2 million tons of organic matter. Pavitra, Chaitra, Lohit, Rakshita, Gauramma. Fine. Option B, that is 170 billion tons of organic matter is the right answer. Most of them, I just suggest here, most of them will like feel lazy to read such concepts like ecosystem, organism and population. ನೀವು ಥಿಯರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಓಕೆ, ಹೇಗಾದ್ರೂ ಬೇರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಫುಲ್. ಬಟ್ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಸಿಇಟಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಗೇನ್ 2 or 3 marks you will, okay, you will when 1 or 2 marks, 3 marks matters a lot in competitive exams. So don't neglect these topics also. Fine. 39th question goes like this. Okay, Kanchana Raj, can you read out the slide, please?
The annual net primary productivity is the availability mass for the consumption to heterotrophs, herbivores, and decomposers in a year. The net primary productivity of the trophic in rainforest is 190 to 380 metric ton per hectare. The energy which is said to be stored at the producer level in the ecosystem is called primary productivity. In terms of per unit area per year, the highest value of net primary of a forest ecosystem is highest in the trophic rainforest.
Okay, thank you. So here you will get one more answer, like tropical rainforest ಜಾಸ್ತಿ primary productivity ಇರುತ್ತೆ, 190 to 380, 190 to 380. Okay, then how much is the productivity of oceans? 10 billion, 170 billion, 55 billion, 2 million. Oceans productivity ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ, ಲೋಹಿತ್ ಕುಮಾರ್, ಚೈತ್ರ, ಗೌರಮ್ಮ, ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ, ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ. ಓಕೆ, ಗಾಯತ್ರಿ. ಫೈನ್. Anku, Radha Kattimani, Samat, most of them voted right answer. Option C, 55 billion tons. Okay. 41st question, how much is the productivity of land mass? Land mass productivity ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ? 115 billion tons, 170 billion tons, 55 million tons, 170 million tons. Land mass productivity. Yes. Radha, Lokit, Swati, Gauramma. Yes, YouTube students, be fast. Nuhu Sayyed, Anku Pachi, Soumya Naral, most of them voted for option A, few of them answered as option C. The right answer is option C. The photosynthetic capacity of terrestrial plants is more compared to low photosynthetic capacity of the producers in ocean. Therefore, despite occupying the 70%, the productivity of ocean is very low. One nimsha. That is not related to this. This slide is related to 40th slide. So, illi correct answer, land mass. The correct answer is 115 billion tons. 42nd question, which organism is said to be a farmer's friend? Rat, earthworm, bat, leopard. Very easy question. Option B, right, earthworm is the right answer. 43rd question, which are the which are the organisms called those who are responsible for the breakdown of complex organic matter into inorganic substances? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ನ ಇನ್ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸರ್ಸ್, ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ಸ್, ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್, ಹರ್ಬಿಯೂರ್ಸ್.
Option A, decomposers, ma'am.
Option A, decomposers is the right answer. Okay. Yeah. 44th question. What is the process of breaking down of complex organic matter into inorganic substances? For very easy question, organization, decomposition, production, consumption.
Option B, ma'am.
Option B, ma'am.
Decomposition.
Option B, decomposition is the right answer. Great. Most of them answering in chats also. 45th question. What are the complex organic remains such as dead animal remains, dead plant remains, and fecal matter is called as humus, mucus, excreta, detritus? Think over it and then answer.
Option D, ma'am. Option D, ma'am. Detritus.
Rakshita, Pavitra, Yuti, Gauramma, Gayatri, Helmashri, Balakrishna, most of them answered as option D. Few of them suggested option D. Please mute yourself. Who is that? Option D. Sound that. Sorry, detritus is the right answer. I was seeing that her mic was not unmuted, so that is why I'm saying option D and I'm saying her name also. Sorry. Option D, detritus is the right answer. Detritus is a dead particulate organic material as distinguished from the dissolved organic material. Dissolved organic material ಗೆ decomposition ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹ್ಯೂಮಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು. ಬಟ್ detritus ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? It is a particulate organic matter. Particular ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, that is a fecal matter and all. Detritus typically includes bodies or fragments of bodies of dead organism as well as fecal matter of organisms. Which organism carry out the fragmentation of detritus? Sponges, vertebrates, detritivores, zooplanktons.
Option C, ma'am.
Okay, option C, detritivores. I got the messages from Balakrishna, Samar, Soundarya, Anku, Rakshita, Pavitra, Mauna, Himashri, Teju, Saumanaral, Chaitra, Gayatri, Kumar. Okay, answer is right. Option C is the right answer. Fine. Soundarya, can you read out the slide, please?
Fragmentation of detritus is done by detritivores. It is a process in which detritivores feed on the dead organic matter, turning it into smaller fragments. Catabolism is the next step in which bacteria and fungi secrete digestive enzymes over the detritus. A detrivore is an organism that eats dead or decaying plants or animals as food. Detrivores include microorganisms such as bacteria and larger organisms such as fungi, insects, worms, and some crustaceans.
Thank you. Fragmentation, catabolism, you have to remember. Humification, fine. Yeah, Pratibha, can you read out first 2 points here, Pratibha? Pratibha, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Humification is the process of the partial decomposition of detritus to form humus. Fragmentation is the process of breakdown of detritus in which a part of detritus in the eaten by detrivores and comes out in highly it's in the
Okay, fine. Then, Samar, can you read out mineralization? Are you here, Samar?
Mineralization is the release of inorganic substances from organic matter during the process of decomposition.
Continue with the catabolism also.
Catabolism is carried out by saprotrophic bacteria and fungi. They secrete digestive enzymes over the fragmented detritus. The enzymes change complex organic compounds into simple compounds, and inorganic substances are also released in this process.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you everyone for reading the slide. These are the important concepts or terms which we have to focus on. Based on this, the questions will be asked. Let us move to the 47th question. Which of the following is an example of detritivore? Monkey, termite, elephant, flatworm?
Option D, ma'am. Platform.
Yes.
option D, ma'am.
Option D, ma'am.
Option D, ma'am.
Flatworm andre platyhelminths, the common name. Think over it and then answer, please.
Termite, ma'am.
Option B, termites is the right answer, guys. Platforms usually parasitic. Option B is the right answer. Fine. 48th question. What is the process of secretion of digestive enzymes by decomposers to convert insoluble complex organic molecules into simple soluble organic and inorganic molecules called? Just now, Samarth read the slide. Read out the question and tell me the right answer. Lohit option D, Preeti option D, Samarth option D, Diti option D, Rakshita, Pavitra, most of them voting for option D. Teju,
Option D,
Aishwarya,
catabolism, ma'am.
option D,
Catabolism, ma'am. Catabolism.
okay.
Option D, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Option D, catabolism is the right answer. Catabolism is carried out by saprotrophic bacteria and fungi. That we have to remember. And the second point is they secrete digestive enzymes over fragmented detritus. What is the process called when detritivores feed on larger pieces and leave smaller fragments behind? ಈ process ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? Leaching, catabolism, fragmentation, mineralization.
Option C, ma'am.
Fragmentation, ma'am.
Option C,
Option C.
ma'am.
Option C. Okay. Fine. I got 16 messages and most of them voted for option C. That is fragmentation is the right answer. Good. Then in this you have one more term which is called leaching. Catabolism, fragmentation, mineralization ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು already ಓದಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಹೌದಾ? Leaching ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? It is a process in which water soluble substances are washed out from the soil. These water soluble substances may be nutrients, fertilizers, pesticides ಏನು ಇರಬಹುದು. So leaching may occur due to many reasons like excessive rain or irrigation. So it is not related to that. That is why it is not an answer. 50th question. What is the process of formation of dark colored amorphous substance called? Dark color amorphous substance.
Humidification.
Very good. Option D.
Option D, ma'am.
Option D, ma'am.
Humidification.
Hemashri, option C. Fragmentation allama. Humidification. Humidification is the right answer. Yeah. Hemashri, can you read out the slide, please?
The natural process of decomposition
The natural
of
process of
organic matter in the
decomposition.
soil by the microorganisms to produce the humus.
Okay. Continue. Who is reading? Please continue.
Is known as the humidification. It enhances the nutrient contact of the soil. Humus is the black amorphous substance produced by the decomposition of dead and recycling organic matter by microorganisms.
Fine. So this is regarding the humidification and these are the questions related to ecosystem. Fine. I hope the session is clear. Any doubts, guys?
Ma'am, what is the difference between humus and biomass?
Biomass, we can say that living matter is also living organisms. It is also included in the biomass. But humus means decomposed organic matter which is soluble. That is regarded as humus. Did you get?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think it is the answer, but I did not click on
Yes,
the
ma'am.
option button. Okay, fine. Lohit Kumar, next chapter, just I will let you know. I think it is environmental issues. Environmental issues. The 2 marks in Bharatappa. Environmental issues. Okay.
Molecular basis of inheritance.
Yes. Who is that?
Soumya.
Okay, Soumya. We have framed or planned a timetable. According to that, we are going. So for tomorrow, environmental issues, molecular inheritance. So next week, Bharata. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Lohit, we are discussing both PUC1 and PUC2. ಎರಡು combine ಮಾಡಿ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. Don't get confused. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Let me end the session here. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day.
Thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Bye.
ಏನಕ್ಕೆ
ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡ ನೀನು ವಿಳಾಸಿ
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಕಣಲೆ
ಅದು ಹಾಳಾದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು
ಏನಕ್ಕಪ್ಪ